lunchtime. So, how's your morning going up till now? It's noontime, and two boys from Brooklyn want to serve you a huge portion of humor for lunch. So, break out the lunch pail or the sandwich you packed and let Les and Freddie S bring you jokes and nostalgia mixed in with important information about medicine, food, dating, or just the stuff you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. And if you have a story about anything you want to share, a bad date, a movie review, or just the strangest thing that happened to you at work, call in and join the fun toll-free at 1-800-889-0267. Right now, sit back and let's start the lunch break. Freddie S. and Les are ready, so here are the boys.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
Here we go. And we're on the air. Happy midday, New York, Atlanta, Miami, and the rest of the U.S. You can watch us on amp2.tv. This is what you get when you put maniacs from New York and you give them a mic.
And you got another maniac brought from New York, and you got the very demure
lady over here in the corner.
There called Lady D. Right, Freddie?
She keeps moving.
Oh, sorry.
I know this is the time we always talk about our sponsors. So, Freddie, so what's going on with Harry?
Harry is disappeared in
That's why I called Houdini. Harry Houdini.
But we're going to replace Harry Houdini.
Who's
Yes.
Harry?
Huh?
Harry's a guy that I met down the street. He gave me money for an ad, and we ran it for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Hi, Connie in Connecticut.
Hi, Connecticut.
Hi,
And
Ken.
let's say hello to the
Wednesday.
boy behind the glass.
Hola.
Hi.
What's the matter?
Not open for discussion.
Oh.
Okay, well, listen, take off for an hour and let's have some laughs.
Let's
and
have
then
some
we'll get
fun,
back to it.
okay?
You have some pot? Because I'm ready to
Really?
light up. Oh, my God, yeah.
Hold
All
on.
right, let's
me 5 minutes.
Let's take it easy. Don't worry about it. It'll be all good.
Hello, Gino.
I can't hear.
This is Les. Remember me on the corner?
Let's try. 3-finger finale.
I need a nickel bag.
Nickel bag.
You need more than a nickel.
Who buys a nickel bag?
I know.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes, don't buy drugs because you
Okay.
have
I
absolutely no
wish-
knowledge of what you're doing.
I just wish this was like a 3-hour show because you guys really are my therapy with the
Well, we can make it 3 hours.
with the ish. With the ish. If
I
you
know.
know what ish means.
Yes, I do.
With the ish that I'm going through right now, I do not need this right now.
Just breathe, baby. Don't worry about
Breathe,
it.
and we're gonna make you laugh.
We love you.
I'm gonna make you laugh until your
I need
underwear
some
falls off.
Jack
Listen,
Daniels.
I found out it just takes years off your life.
Yeah, it does.
Nobody
It does.
got right to do that, so don't worry about it. Just relax.
They say laughter is the best medicine. If
That's
you ever
right.
see me when I'm high, that's got to be the best
I
medicine.
mean, think
for
about it.
everybody.
I gotta live with less.
It could be worse.
I'm happy to see you.
Me too. I'm happy to see you.
Me and my teeth. You make me feel so good because you said I had
You
nice
and your
teeth.
what?
Listen,
Said I
Doc,
had nice
me-
teeth.
got nice
remember your first dates?
Yes.
Talk into the mic.
I'm talking
Make
into
believe
the
it's
mic.
the first guy.
God,
First
what you say?
guys.
You and your what?
Her teeth. You
Me
should
and my
see Amy's
teeth.
new logo for our new show.
So cute.
It's so awesome with her big smile.
So
Oh,
cute.
yeah?
Yeah, they gave me really nice boobs in the picture.
Oh,
I was
that's great.
Very
You got
happy.
boobs and teeth?
Yeah.
Boobs and
You're
teeth.
like a walking.
That's all I need, right?
Boobs and teeth.
She's
I
a
think you
walking
got a
glamour
great
star.
smile. I mean, if you weren't happily married and I wasn't happily married, I would definitely do. I can't say about her. 'cause
Jangle the keys.
She's got friends. She's got friends that.
We got friends that, you know.
Yeah, the hell with them. I can't
Actually,
hear
I really
Connecticut.
don't have a whole lot of friends, so it's all good.
Well, keep on the show. You will have nobody.
I'll have even less. My circle of friends has now become a square.
That's it. That's
right.
always
Your
good.
circular friends have become.
If you can count how many friends you have on one hand, you are way ahead of the
Do
game.
you? You know, that's a good subject. I don't have any friends except for you.
I
Yeah.
find that
We're
men
your
do
friends.
not
I got
Men
have.
don't really have good friends.
But when I
You
worked
know,
in
you're
Miami,
right. My wife's got 100 friends. I got like a 5 that I can count
But that's
on.
okay.
He's one of them. 2 of my doctor friends and another guy. Those are my friends. I mean,
See,
I can.
I
put
think
Freddie-
you have to understand something. I think women have lots of acquaintances, but they only have a
That's the
very
difference.
few friends.
You know a lot. You
I know
spread it
1,000
thin, and you're out
people,
there.
but only very few I can
I
call
got
a
Because
friend.
well, here's what women talk about. Where'd you get that dress? Oh, my friend got it. You know, if you go to Ross Dress for Less, they got that.
Oh my
dress
gosh,
up.
your skin is so beautiful. Where do you go?
Exactly.
I
That's it.
hate that.
No,
yeah, but
guys
you know
say.
something? But I would
What's
take,
up?
I would take that. I got no friends. I
Oh.
realized
I'm
that on
your
the 4th
friend.
of July.
I'm
I
your
got no
friend.
friends.
He realized that
I
he
know
realized
you
that
once
less
in a
on the
while.
trolley over the fireworks.
I'm talking about friends that hang out at your house or you.
Really?
I miss that, but they don't
That's
do that
Florida.
here.
No, they don't do that here.
You have
know,
to
in-
call the gate and make an appointment.
Get to
and
the country
fingerprint
club.
can't. I
Take
don't
a
do-
mug shot.
That's why I don't like living in a gated community.
But I like
when
gated
people just
communities.
come by.
No, it's okay because I said let her in, they let you in.
You know why he likes the gated community?
Why?
Because of prison. We're
But
in
you
prison.
that's true.
That's right.
But I have to say, I think that's also a false thing. The gate community, it's not
Hey,
safe.
hey,
for them.
Connie,
No?
Carol,
They can get in.
are the dogs
Yes,
allowed
sir.
to eat here?
Yes, I believe they are. They can do anything they want. They can poop all over the place.
They don't care, do
Oh
they?
right, the poopiness.
I think most men's friends are because of their wives.
I agree. And that's
Most
sad.
men what?
Your friends are through your wives or your partner or your spouse.
No. When I was in New York, I had over 300 friends. I got guys used to
You
come
can't
over
come.
the
You
house.
can't call the parole board your friends.
I can't what?
You can't
Call
call
the
the
parole.
parole board your friends.
Where's your bell?
First of all,
That
the
gets a
parole
bell.
board had to be my friend, otherwise I don't get out. But in New York, they used to come over. Get
New
a
York is
beer.
different. You lived in the. I lived
They
in the
had a
projects.
Puerto Rican pig roast. They all came
Yeah.
over.
On
No, I didn't
Pelham
have
Park?
Puerto Rican pig roast in
Did
the
you ever
Bronx.
picnic on Pelham Parkway? On the
I
divider?
Used to, yeah. I used to coach there,
Love that.
so I had.
That was my favorite
teams.
spectating sport when we used to drive down Pelham
Remember
Parkway.
the circle? We used to play football there and baseball and everything else.
Love
but
that.
you know, it was really sad. On the 4th of July, I look around. I got no friends.
Oh, honey, no.
I got nobody to call. I call my son. He's busy. I call
Shall
my
we
other
take
son.
out
He's in
our
Why'd you
violin?
call me?
Because you never pick up the phone.
That's a good point.
So I said, you know what?
Aw.
I'm going to bed.
No, I understand what you're saying too. Because we always have
I'm gonna
everybody
cry.
at our house
Are you
and we
feeling
never
so
get
sad?
invited
It's like
anywhere.
heartbreaking, right?
It doesn't matter to me.
He doesn't care. You have a lot of friends. You went to dinner. You told us about your adventure.
We went to dinner one night. We went out with some friends another night. We
Right.
went to their Boston butt party the next night. Yes.
See, I would have loved to have been invited to a butt party.
Yeah.
Anybody has butt out there
Shit,
and wants to
let me tell
invite
you
me to a
something.
party, let me know.
Aside from your legs, you got a nice butt.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It is not a Boston butt, though.
No, it's
Apparently,
not.
that's something different.
And
but a
Jewish
butt-
women don't usually have nice butts. They got to really work at it.
You
Connecticut,
gotta
you
really
got a nice
work
butt.
at it.
I used to. I
What-
used to get that a lot in high school. Like, damn, girl, you got a nice. And then, yeah, you know, I'm 40 now, 45 now.
Hey, she's older than you.
Hey,
she's
I'm
you know,
over the 49 edge, babe.
But you've
It's booty bar. You want to come with me tomorrow night?
I would love to.
Yeah.
I would so love to.
Yeah.
Don't-
All right,
your-
come
Your,
on
your
down.
butt is going to get so strong it's
Does
going
she
to
have
break
to
right
pay?
through your
Because
pants.
if she has to pay, I'll treat her.
No, I'll get you in.
Oh, thank you.
You want to come
guys.
down to Boca? We'll do booty bar.
I live in Delray, so yeah.
Awesome.
I'm bringing dollars. Look. I'm well prepared.
I'm telling
bringing
you.
dollars.
I'm telling
I
you.
got singles.
I remember I was
She's
in my
$5.
biology class one day, and I had to go up to the
I
front,
can't hear her.
and she can't hear me. I wonder why. Yeah, turn her up.
Better?
Is that better? Can you hear me now?
Hold on.
Try
Did
the other
it just
ear.
go out?
Hold on.
Try this ear.
Oh,
I
well.
got to give you another pin.
Wait,
Go
hold
ahead,
on.
keep
What-
going.
we're on the
Anyway,
top
so I was up in
Better?
at the front of the
Nothing
class in biology,
Take it out a little.
and my friend, my future first love is in that class.
Oh.
here. Oh,
and-
Freddie, hold it. Doesn't have the thing.
Oh, that's why. He
The-
doesn't have a pen.
No, the
She
little
needs
thing
a
you didn't give me.
connector.
Hold on. Don't
Sure.
talk it. We want to hear it. Don't say anything. Not yet.
Okay.
It's in
Oh.
there. Lance.
Technical
Oh, it's not.
It's in the
difficulties.
hole.
Is it? It's in
Better
there.
now?
Is it better?
I hear you. Really
Welcome to iHeart.
Well,
Turn up the sound.
I told the way on high.
All right, take it out a little bit.
That's what she
Massage
said.
it a little bit.
Could you hear
She
that,
actually
baby?
said that.
You want to put it in,
Put
sweetheart?
it in.
How's it feel, sweetheart?
There you go. That's it.
Is that better?
I got you.
I
So
don't.
much
I,
better.
that's like my love life. I don't put the whole thing in.
Send Les to
Now
fix
go on,
something
come on,
that doesn't
talk.
work.
Okay, so I'm at the front of the class. I'm in my honors biology class. My future
Whoa.
first love is in that class. And
Right.
I remember exactly the jeans I was wearing. And even I knew. I was like, damn,
My
I
butt
know.
looks good.
Right? And my friend Todd, who was closest, dearest friend, he comes up to me and goes, I just want you to know that we are all looking at your ass.
Oh, that's a
Nice.
nice thing.
That's a nice compliment.
He's like, you have such a nice ass.
I look at your ass now. I think it's nice.
It's not that great. It was so much better.
Does it have like cottage cheese on it?
Probably. I don't look at it. I don't
No,
wanna get
we're going to
depressed.
bar tomorrow.
Let's go to the bar.
You have
Go
cottage
to the
cheese in
bar.
your butt?
Oh, no.
How about you? I have cream cheese and cottage cheese.
Well, like
I
I
got locks
said,
on mine.
when when
I
break
don't-
Got locks on
no.
hers. Freddie, what you got on your
Can't
butt?
say it right.
What do I got on my butt? Mama.
I like it.
Oh my.
You see, Freddie, let me
Because
say
they call
something.
him, they call no, I should
When
have said
Freddie
Papa. I
takes his
messed that
clothes
up.
off, you know what a lot of women say?
What
Oh,
happened?
here
When
we
you
go.
put them back on?
Oh, God.
Quickly.
Because you're too hairy.
Quickly. Put
Women,
'em back on.
women don't like hairy men now.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I'm in a stage of my life I really don't give up.
Do you
Like
manscape?
Wallenda.
Wait, do you manscape?
What?
Manscaped.
What is that?
Shave like around
Yes.
your.
No, I didn't mean that.
No, all over.
All over. It's
Like
just
my husband
trimming.
is
Yes.
extremely hair. He's like
I
that
know.
man on the
Okay.
beach that people make fun of.
Really?
And actually, one day he
No,
and
my daughter calls those guys
What?
sweater man.
Okay, exactly. No, seriously. He was walking on the beach one day with my son ahead of us, and I was with my other son. We were a little bit behind. And these girls passed by, and they said, "Oh, my God, did you see that guy?" I'm like, "Let me tell you something. That's my husband. You need to watch what you're saying." I said, "That wasn't very nice." They ran. So I was
Oh,
proud.
she's
I
tough.
felt
I'd be
somebody-
afraid of you if you got pissed. Yeah.
It's not pretty.
It's the Bronx in her.
Absolutely.
Well, I was born with absolutely no hair on my back.
That's
Born
a good
that
thing.
way.
But yeah, I have absolutely. Oh, that's right. I have no hair at all. The only hair I have is on my chest, but I shaved my chiquita,
friend. There
my
you go.
banana area.
There you go.
Only
That's
because they
manscaping.
say the more you shave it, the bigger it looks.
Ah.
No,
And-
use your left hand, and the bigger it feels.
No.
It's the illusion again.
That's right.
I
it's
do
the
it.
grand
illusion.
illusion.
See, I'm telling you, this is the theme song.
Could you? Let me ask you a question. Could you masturbate and switch hands?
I told you I don't masturbate.
Oh, that's impossible.
I only
Doc.
never did it but once.
Liar.
Of course, he's a liar.
You're
What
probably
guy?
doing it right now.
Why would I want to switch hands?
To see if you, so you could be with somebody else.
Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Back to Gilligan's Island.
What the hell? We never started Gilligan's Island.
Who would you be on Gilligan's Island?
Who would I be
professor.
on? I'd probably be Gilligan.
All right.
She thinks a professor. Freddie?
Professor.
Professor.
Definitely. Marianne.
That leaves me ginger.
Ginger.
to that.
Ginger.
You're ginger.
There
Oh,
you go.
duh.
Or Lovey. Or Lovey.
Or Lovey. I could be Lovey.
Oh, and Lovey's great.
I
You
love
can't be
it.
loving. Who would you
Why
be?
can't I be Lovey?
I would be the professor.
Yeah, me too.
We've got way too many professors here.
I like the professor. He was hot.
I'll
he
be
was smart.
Gilligan.
Wasn't he hot?
I'd be a numbskull.
He was that
I
guy,
loved
good guy.
him.
And I can't believe that he was reduced to "and the rest." Remember on the.
And they fought
Yeah,
back
what
on
is
the.
that?
Oh, you know, here's the story. What happened was that was the first. The first 13-week episode. Then, because there was a symbiotic, I'll explain what that means later. There was a symbiotic
Are you going to speak
relationship.
English? What the hell's wrong with your mouth?
So they wanted the names mentioned. So the professor and
Marianne.
Marianne
Yes.
here on Gilligan's Island.
And he was so damn cute.
He
I
was.
liked
He
him.
was
He
cute.
really was. He was way cuter than any of them.
But when I used to
Any of
watch
them.
Ginger walk by,
Of course.
Oh, you got a hard on for
Yeah, but I
Gilligan.
think Marianne was a cute girl.
Marianne-
Innocent.
Next door.
Yes. and
Marianne
sweet.
had the greatest butt.
I was just gonna say,
When
and
she wore those
little
short
shorts.
pants, the legs and the butt, you just said to yourself, I could eat my whole dinner off of that.
She
Listen,
was
I
adorable.
skipped over all of
And
that.
you just know she was a dirty girl too.
My
She
girl,
was
a
my
dirty
girl
girl.
I
was
think the men
I
liked-
Dream a Jean.
I think men
Best.
liked Marianne better.
Do you know that
Because
I
she
met
was
her?
that secret
met her?
weapon. She wasn't all out there in your face.
Girl next door.
Right.
I
Telling
met
you.
I Dream of Jeannie.
I Dream of Jeannie was my hotsy tots.
Oh,
I loved Larry Hagman. Excuse me.
oh
Larry
wasn't
Hagman.
he gorgeous?
gorgeous?
And then he turned out to be this like drunken old icky.
I just wanted to be the genie where I cross my arms and blink.
Jeannie was beautiful.
Oh,
I met her.
Barbara Eden was.
Still
Well,
hot.
she's still gorgeous.
She was
She is.
80
Yes, she is.
something years old when I met her, and we were at a restaurant in Jupiter.
She met her.
And
She
I
was
went up
100
to
years
her.
old.
No, like 80 something. And
She
I was
still
like,
looks good, believe it
She's
or not.
96.
I was like, oh my God. I said, are you I Dream of Jeannie?
You know, that's funny that you met her in Jupiter because you're just a few miles south.
I
of
know.
Cape
I know.
Canaveral.
I was. That's what I said. I said, "What are you doing here?"
Give her my
Like,
So
I'm
she
on
said,
my way
I'm
home,
visiting
honey.
friends. I was like, you know that this is like really weird because like Cocoa Beach is right here. And she
Right.
started laughing. I'm like, you are just as beautiful as you were. And
She
she's
was
like,
lovely, wasn't she?
Guys used to run home from high school. They'd masturbate to Jeannie. They'd wait a half hour to Gilligan's Island. Seriously, because I knew the whole routine. And then your parents would come home and you'd be sitting there like this, smoking
Oh,
your
my
cigarettes.
Oh my
God.
gosh. See,
That's
my
what he did.
Saturday night growing
That's
up
what he
was
did.
I did.
McDonald's, Love Boat, Fantasy Island. My parents
McDonald's?
went out. Yes,
Oh.
right on the corner of
Are
University
you
and
serious?
Pine Island.
Do you know
Or
that I
Peters.
we were
You want to see
never
how great
allowed
that?
to have
You
that?
want to see how great that
So you
McDonald's
know that
is
McDonald's?
now?
That was
Sure.
our Saturday night. McDonald's, Love Boat, Fantasy Island.
Remember that,
That was the nutrition
Remember the
we had.
bakery over there?
Yeah, they had the best black and white cookies, Freddie.
Oh,
I have
my
to tell you,
God.
at that bakery.
I am not eating a black and
Right?
white no more. Not,
Dawn, when
they gotta
I
have
used to
yellow
finish-
cream on it, I ain't eat
I
it.
used to work out at the gym, and right after that on Saturday, I used to go there and get that black and white
I
cookie.
love
But you
black
know what
and
else they
white
had?
cookies.
Those little onion rolls from New York.
Oh man.
Those little
Oh,
ones.
my dad loved
And it's
those.
filled with those onions. It's just that.
That's a New
still
York
life?
thing. Yeah.
Oh, good.
What
I love
about
black
what
and
about
white
when you left Roseland and you needed to get something to eat 2
Yes.
o'clock in the morning?
Anywhere you wanted
Where'd
to
you go?
There was a diner on First Avenue. I can't remember the name.
First of your diner.
No. And it
Well, you
we
lived
used
in
to-
the Bronx, didn't you?
Yeah, but we.
What
but
about
the Bronx
Fordham
to get
Road?
Manhattan?
What about Fordham Road? And you went to White Castle.
Ooh,
White
Did you
Castle.
not love
Castle.
Right
going
across
there?
the street from Fordham University.
Yeah, did you not love going there?
Love going there. I had a parking space
Oh
there
my
with my name on it.
God, I loved
I'm surprised
going
I'm still
there.
alive.
You know, we weren't allowed to eat
They were the
fast
best.
food. We weren't
That
allowed
wasn't
when we were
fast food,
kids.
You
But-
want to allow
Really?
fast food?
No,
That
they
was
were
good.
not.
See, this-
Honey,
Do you know that I had
That
the
was
first
good
time I
food
had
fast.
Kentucky Fried Chicken? I was 23 years old.
Seriously?
Seriously,
Are you
I,
serious?
I am not kidding. My parents,
Kentucky
my
Fried
mother
Chicken
was
when I
like,
was
"That
like
is
3 months
disgusting."
old.
When was the first time you got laid?
Well,
I
I
was
was she's a
old,
lady
but
too.
It was much. I was.
She's a tough
I was
lady.
an
She's a tough
outlier.
lady.
Let's put it that way. I
She's
was.
a
an
tough
outlaw?
broad.
I was much older than my peers.
She was more mature.
I was.
That's all right. You enjoyed it, but
Right, Connecticut?
It was worth the wait.
Absolutely.
It's worth the wait.
It was-
See, Connecticut and you together must have been could have been the hottest duo out with guys.
You know what it was, Connecticut, for me? I never knew that guys liked me.
Me
because
too.
I never
Really?
saw myself that way. And guys used
Me
to
neither.
tell me all the time, like after.
Yes.
They were like,
You never
you
dated?
know how in love I
But
was
the
with
both
you?
of
And I'm
you're
like,
so
no.
pretty.
Wait a minute, you didn't
got
date
pretty
in high school?
faces.
Never dated
Oh,
in
you
high
can't say
school.
that.
I had my
You just have
first
to say
date, I
you're
was
beautiful.
21.
college, you didn't date
Just
either?
beautiful.
Well, I
Pretty
went
faces.
to Lehman College, and
I know Lehman. I used to
yeah,
hang out
but
and play
the
ball by the
guys,
park.
I was
I
in the
never heard of that.
nursing
Where's that, the Bronx?
program.
Yeah.
I was in the nursing program, so there was the men that were in the program were gay, and we were mostly women.
Yeah.
And like I said, the men that were in there were gay, and so we really didn't mix that much with the
All
general
right, check
pop.
this out.
Well, hold
From
on.
school.
Let me add my 2 cents. My problem was that I went to a black school, and they knew I was a virgin, so I thought 2 things. It's slim pickings, so that's why they like me. They say they like me, and 2, they know I'm a virgin, so they want to be the first in.
Me
I didn't.
too.
I didn't realize that I was as cute as I was. I didn't.
Me
think-
neither.
I never thought of myself.
Yeah, I seen your
as pretty.
pictures.
You're still cute.
But women do that a lot. We think there's an ulterior motive. When I worked in the hospital in New York, when I worked at Montefiore,
That's because there always is.
I know, and the guys used
Really?
to
That
come up
figures there is, you
all the
there
time
is.
on the floor to. I didn't know they were coming to see me.
Exactly.
And I'm like, what's going on here? And,
Let me
and
tell you
my
something,
husband
honey.
used to come up all the time. He was a medical student. I'm like, why is this guy here? Never thought once he was interested in me.
You remember the park next to Lehman College where
Yeah,
the
sure.
baseball fields were?
Of course.
Okay, we used to be
Walton,
there every
on Walton
Saturday
Avenue.
playing
Right.
ball. And then we used to go over to the nurses. I don't know. I never met her. We used to go hang out by the nurses station down in
Oh, I believe you.
Lehman by the school.
Oh my God.
And we used to hang out there because I went to NYU and all my friends went to college. We used to hang out down there. It was like a gold mine.
It was
Oh,
T3,
man.
T4 buildings. That's
Let me
what
tell
it
you,
was.
I dated a hot nurse. Let me tell you, there's nothing better than dating a nurse.
It's
Because
true.
they know body parts that could make you scream like a banshee.
You ain't kidding.
I'm serious.
Now you must
That
have.
little
She will
finger,
tell
this
you.
finger did a lot for a lot of men.
You must have. I don't know what that means, but okay. You must have a lot of stories in the hospital.
You know what
I
a dildo
do.
is? Here's what
I
a dildo
do.
is.
Now you said this little finger.
This little finger.
That's your finger? Is your
No,
dildo?
that's the one where.
You
wait,
have a hand puppet?
let me tell you.
It's a hand puppet. What do you call your hand
Before
puppet?
I married my wife, oh,
Oh,
my
boy.
God, I can
Oh,
tell
boy.
you guys stories that would live forever.
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 I like
Because-
He had the time of his life.
Here's
Oh.
a hand puppet.
That's yeah, why not?
Did your hand puppet have a penis on it?
Every one of my puppets have a penis,
There you go.
and even the puppet's penis. I saw a dog with a boner. It was bigger than me,
Oh, jeez.
and it was a Shih Tzu.
Oh, you guys.
Holy Shih Tzu.
Holy
Hey Doc,
shit, so-
you must have
Holy
some,
crapperoonie, baby.
you must have some wild stories in
I do.
hospitals.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
What happens in the hospital? Is it true? Like all sorts of wild sex happens
Well,
in the
hold,
hospital?
let me give you an example of what my sister told me.
Go ahead.
She said that men are very dirty, and that one in particular needed a suppository. And she said that the
Oh.
guy was like, honey, if I need help with this, and
What a
she's
pain
like,
in the ass that is.
she said, sir, you know damn well that you can do this yourself. And he's like, no, honey, I need your help.
Ooh.
And as she's inserting it, he goes, but if you want to continue and put your finger in
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
and she's like, I'm done here.
Yeah,
no,
it's
she wasn't.
really-
She didn't even do it. She asked a male nurse to come in,
Absolutely.
and he got pissed off at
You
her.
got to set boundaries.
You have to set boundaries.
I
And
used to love the sponge
But
bath
wait a
that
minute,
nurses
wait. I'm
gave
not
me.
talking about patients.
I
I'm
was in
talking
the
about
hospital.
you mean doctors?
yeah, because I was at NYU Medical for a little bit,
Yeah.
and my goodness gracious,
You
I
were
will
studying-
tell you the truth. It's
You were going to study
certainly,
medicine?
yeah,
it's
You did that too?
certainly,
yeah, I did.
it can be soap opera-ish.
I can imagine.
And I will be
Everything?
honest with you. I
I
made
did.
it
I
a
can show you my
rule
paper.
my whole
Everybody's talking.
time. It's all right. I made it a rule my that I would not date while I was with
Medical?
whom I worked.
You won't poop or you eat.
Because you don't poop where you exactly. You don't
Yeah.
poop where
Yeah,
you
but
eat.
there was a lot of pooping going on around.
Oh,
it.
a lot. And I used to love this one particular couple. He was an anesthesiologist, a medical resident, but he went into anesthesia,
You
and
want
she
one of
was a
those guys,
nurse.
too?
And he was married. It's a really funny story. It wasn't funny, but you had to be there. He was married, and he was this downtrodden, never happy kind of dude.
Yeah.
And I never got
You know
it.
what,
And she
that's-
was this Latina girl, beautiful, had it going on. And she just had no self-esteem. And she would hang around with this idiot all the time. And they would, having this affair.
It happens.
And he would paint this picture of his wife as one of that B word. And I was like, oh my God, she must be terrible. Ironically, a year later, I leave there and I work with his wife.
She's your new best
the
friend.
nicest girl I have ever met in my
You
life.
prejudged.
You hear this, she's a witch, substitute it with a B, and all this. The girl couldn't even hurt a fly. She was about this
Aw.
big, timid.
How big is she?
This big.
She must have
And
hurt his
I
fly.
think he just preyed on these little insecure women.
Probably.
And it
Are you
wouldn't-
insecure?
No.
Ever?
Hey, Les.
Sometimes.
Les, what do you think? I don't have a brain. I went into NYU as a pre-med student.
No, the reason
Well,
why.
then you should know better about
But
a
you're
lot
like-
of things.
No, I'm going to tell you.
Freddie.
I have stories in the hospital.
Freddie, let me tell you.
Freddie.
NYU med school, am I right?
You've done it all. You're like
yeah.
Walter Mitty, bro.
Yeah,
You've done
right.
it all.
I love that.
He's
I
a
love
pimp.
that.
Listen,
He's
I went
raised
to
dogs.
NYU Medical, which is on the West Side Highway.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I know.
And I was in that building.
Were you a Sherpa once?
A
Have
what?
you
A
a
Sherpa?
Sherpa? You've
don't
done
know
it all
what that
because
is.
you've done it all.
Listen to me.
He has done it all.
He doesn't know what a dildo is. He doesn't know what a Sherpa is. And this guy went to NYU Medical
What's a
School.
Sherpa?
A Sherpa.
Sherpa is a guy that goes up the mountains with the guy that wants to climb
At
Mount Everest.
Uh huh.
They're Sherpas.
He's your
Oh,
guide.
The guys.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to
He's a
know
guide.
that? Why?
Because
Freddie.
it's common knowledge,
It's
bro.
common knowledge.
Is it? Well, then I
Yes.
don't know that comment.
But I'm telling you, you've done it all.
Yes, he
I
has.
know.
You've been a
Listen-
chef.
listen
You've
to
been
me.
a
Listen.
gigolo.
So at NYU Medical, I was a student, and I
Connecticut.
used to always do stupid things. That's probably why I'm not a doctor
Really?
today. But anyway, yes. And the nurses used to go on the third floor. There was a room on the
Third
third
floor.
floor that used to go get the scrubs and all
Right,
that
right,
stuff.
right.
in there.
Yeah. Tight floor.
But that door was always locked.
What do you think?
People used to come out of there. Sometimes two girls, sometimes
Oh,
one
yeah,
guy,
nurses got-
sometimes three girls. It was wild.
They used to love to
coyote.
them doctors, nurses. If you want to
At
get
night, I
if
think
you
it
weren't
happens a
getting
lot
laid,
more.
Dawn, wake up.
I don't know. I'm just sitting here
Hey,
thinking,
Dawn,
about my
you went
husband's
to
residency.
college for
Dawn,
that
yeah.
degree. I'm gonna tell you, they're working on that degree.
No,
inside
Well,
that
here's
room.
the thing. When my husband gets new nurses in the office,
You got to check it out, sister.
I'm happy that his medical assistant's a guy.
There you
Why?
go.
Because one less thing to worry about.
No,
Why
and
you
I'm a
worried about
nurse.
it?
I know what they do.
I'm not
You
really
can
worried.
always come to Papa. He'll take
Oh,
care of you.
thank you. I'm not really worried, but
What are
you
you
know, you
worried
never
about?
want
He's gotta
anyone
come
in their
home.
office. He's
Honey-
got to come home with his paycheck exactly.
I'll show you things that your husband can't do.
Oh,
I always tell my husband, watch those nurses. He's like, what are you talking about? I said, I was a nurse in that situation. I know exactly what they're capable of.
right. You always want the nurses in their office to be not very attractive.
Penny, it's hot all day today.
Yummy.
You want to stay on the air?
Really? Do we
No,
have?
that's what the hot dogs
Do
look
we
like.
have food? Oh my goodness gracious.
This guy's a retard. Swear to God.
A hot dog.
Yeah.
Yes,
Is there-
it's always better if they're unattractive. The staff.
It only
I feel
happens-
so much
But
more
all the
secure
nurses-
that way.
First of all, you ever go to a plastic surgery office
And they're all
look at
beautiful.
the women? Holy smoke!
Well, I got a better one for you.
They have to be.
You know what?
They
have
have
to
to
sell
be
the
right. That's
product.
part of their job.
Have you ever seen? See, I've been with a woman that had a butterface.
Everything but her face. I know.
Had a what face?
A
Butter
butterface.
face.
A butt face?
A butter.
Butter.
Butterface.
Everything
Butter.
butter face.
Everything but her face.
Oh.
They call her Butterface, Howard Stern.
It's true.
This girl had a body. When I tell you, amazing. But in your mind, you knew, when I wake up after getting laid,
I got to look at
I
that.
got to look at that face. She had a face that you had to put two bags on in case one broke.
That's never good.
Oh, no, but
That's
the
not good.
body.
I know.
Listen, when I worked for John Hancock, they
He did that too.
gave me a
He did that
secretary.
too, John Hancock.
I did. I had
Fred,
to
what
work.
are you, like 110?
I left NYU and I got married, so I had to raise money.
Okay.
So I went to work for my father,
Oh.
and that almost killed me. So I left that and I went to work for John Hancock. And at John Hancock, I made manager in like 3 months. So they gave
He's
me
a good sales guy.
I'm
He
sure.
really is.
So
yeah.
they gave me a secretary. The only secretary in the place that I did not want, they gave me.
Of course.
She had a hairy chest.
Oy vey.
Oh.
Okay,
No.
stop.
Hairy. I'm
How
gonna
did
tell
you
you
know
something.
she had a hairy chest?
Because she used to wear stuff down to her navel, and I used to say to her, "Listen, honey, we gotta have an understanding."
Did she have big boobs?
You got to cover that up.
She had big boobs. She had a lot of hair sticking
You
out.
said
of her boobs.
something to her?
I had to.
No.
You gotta
What
cover
did
that.
you
I gotta
say?
look at that.
What did you say?
That goes to HR right away.
I said, listen, I don't want to hurt your feelings, and I'm not here to tell you how to do your deal, but I think either you cover it up or you shave it. She says, I'm not shaving.
Hey, Con,
Men love
don't forget to
this.
call Doc up.
What men?
Okay, after the
No,
break,
men in her life,
Yeah,
I guess.
but don't keep them on too long.
I won't.
But
Thanks,
she was a great secretary, man. She was out of sight. And she was attractive and everything, except she had a heavy
I remember
chest.
the first time I examined a woman who had a hairy chest and boobs.
Wow.
I was
On
like,
the boobs, too? It goes there, too?
Really?
Hey, Vig.
How does that happen?
you know, I was surprised.
What
I,
is it,
I think it's
hormonal
just
Too much
hormonal.
testosterone,
Yeah.
probably.
So what
right?
do you do to a patient like that, Doc, if they want to get rid of the hair?
Well, you can send them for laser treatment. You
Yeah,
can
laser.
send them.
But in
That's
those
my
days- in
preference.
those
But
days,
then you
laser-
did it, so I never recommended waxing because that's such a tender area.
Do you have hair on your
You
chest
know.
anywhere?
No,
Hair in your
baby, it is
chest.
smooth.
No, I mean, usually by the areola thing. A lot of
No,
women have it.
I don't like that.
We're all smooth.
What about when they
I
make
bet you are so
cornrows
smooth.
under their
So
armpits?
smooth, baby.
Oh,
I
man.
imagine holding you and you popping right out of my arms.
All right, are we
Just
taking a
slip.
break? You're going to call
On
Penosa?
that, we're taking a break
We're taking a break. We
This show
shall
goes
be
by too
right
fast.
back.
because you're having so much fun.
Please welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet network that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet television production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development and they use all the latest platforms to help make your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes and live streaming, as well as tape productions. Let AMP2 TV handle all of your television production needs. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP, the number 2.tv. Or call them at 1-866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422.
Have you ever had a business idea that you thought would be a great solution to tough challenges in today's world, but have no idea how to get started? You don't want to waste investment money on ideas that just don't work. Introducing Health and Wealth Seminars, a sophisticated advertising agency with over 40 years in the ad business. What makes Health and Wealth different from other agencies is they fit your product into the public's need. They help put together the strategy of your business before you commit thousands of dollars. And just find out those ideas just don't work. Health and Wealth Seminars carry advertising contracts, radio and television contracts, and even a production service contract that will cover all of your business needs. Call today, 954-303-9563, and let Health and Wealth Seminars carry your business to the next level. The number is 954-303-9563. And remember that what happens when you don't advertise is nothing. 954-303-9563 is the number you need to get your business started in the right direction.
Hi, it's Leah, here to tell you about Dr. Anthony Pinozzo. He's a pain specialist located in southern Palm Beach County, so if you or somebody that you know is suffering in pain, Dr. Pinozzo is the one you guys need to call. And make that call today because living in pain is no way to go through life. Dr. Pinozzo has been in practice now for more than 49 years. He's treated more than 73,000 patients for pain. He's an expert when it comes to diagnosing the pain, and he has had huge turnarounds. In fact, people with living with scoliosis, he has had nearly a 100% turnaround. Lumbar pain as well. If you've got lower back pain, if you're suffering with migraines or flat feet pain, maybe pain in your elbows, your neck, your shoulders, Dr. Pinozzo can help you. And the greatest thing is he can help you without drugs, without surgery, and without having to go through weeks and months of rehabilitation. Give him a call today. Set up an appointment. It's 561-381-5800. Tune into his show Sundays, 11 to noon.
You're lunching with two boys from Brooklyn who invite you to advertise on the show. Share your good news. Just call 866-224-5422 and get all the information. There are plenty of options, and this could be a great chance to get the word out about your business or service. That's 866-224-5422. Now let's get back to those two boys from Brooklyn.
You know I got on the phone, everybody?
Who you got on the phone?
I got Dr. Tony Pinozzo. Hey, Doc, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. I missed you yesterday.
I know. I had to go to the doctor again, the dermatologist.
Oh my goodness.
Doc, I'm telling you, I wish you
you
could help me. Get into my
Can't stay away
colon and
from the
fix me.
doctors, you know, that thing.
Doc, put a shot up his.
Hey, Doc, talk to me about any new patients coming in that are doing that you really helped
Listen,
again.
our scoliosis treatment is really doing fabulous. The
Amazing.
younger age groups are moving so quick. You watch their humps just disappear right in front of your eyes. I mean, I'm not kidding.
That's cool.
He's
It
got
is
documented proof of
terrific,
this.
Terrific.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine all these kids had to go with the cages on the back, and he's prevented
Oh,
this.
the kids would never even have to be operated at all.
Wow.
And when people hear that, they don't believe it. But Freddie,
Watch
took
the hump disappear.
the hump disappear. Hey Doc, I got a hump sitting right next to me. Could you make him disappear?
The whole thing?
I got to get rid of that hump that's sitting here. He's my partner.
They're thinking alike over here, these guys.
I love this guy. So Doc, I
Hey,
heard
the
you had a
worst-
little problem.
the worst
Everything
thing,
okay?
Les,
I'm sorry.
the worst thing is my website got hacked.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, we're working on
And
it.
then I get a call from somebody who can unhack it.
Yeah, he's the one that hacked it.
He's probably
Right.
the guy that. Yeah, he probably wants you to pay him.
Don't you love it? They happen to call. I know
Yeah,
you're having a problem
yeah.
with your computer. Really? How'd you know?
Because I hacked
They
it.
hacked
Because I did
themselves.
it.
Because he did the damage. But
Well,
Exactly.
Freddie's got Gio working on it for you, buddy. But how you feeling?
Yeah. I'm feeling good. Really nice.
You know, it's funny. People don't realize. I'm driving. I see this big billboard, and it says, "You can have relief from migraines." So I think people are stupid because he doesn't relieve from migraines. He gets rid of the migraine. Why would you
Exactly.
want to be relieved
Relieved.
from the migraine when this doctor? I have brought
Ends it.
5 patients
Wow.
that never see him again.
Cool.
Nice.
And Doc, 100% right on migraines.
Yeah, that works. That is that's an original work,
Amazing.
a research work that I did myself, and
Very
it
cool.
works 100%. It's fabulous. People should not suffer from migraines anymore, and they should not be taking medicine for it. Aspirin's your best drug.
Migraines are the worst. Oh my
He's
gosh.
I mean, it's the most amazing thing. I mean, Freddie and I have seen people that had suffered for years, and they walk out and they go, "Is it going to be like this forever?"
That's amazing.
Wow.
I mean,
But the ringing in the ears is coming along too. We're being very successful with that, ringing in the
Very
ears.
nice. That's a big problem. I see a lot of that.
oh, they're advertising that.
Yeah.
Doc, you're right. You're right too. That has got really big with this ringing in the ear
I
thing.
see a lot of that.
What is it, tinnitus?
Tinnitus.
Tinnitus, and I watched the guy. I didn't believe he could do it. This guy must have been 100 feet tall. Big guy, could lift up a tractor.
100 feet
and,
tall.
And he goes like this to the doc. You know, this is the first time I didn't have ringing in my ear.
Oh,
I told the guy to answer the phone.
that must make
You
you
went,
feel
huh?
so good, Dr. P.
Yeah,
feel
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
amazing. It's amazing. You know, I'm trying to get used to it because
it's a good
it is
feeling
so
to be.
good and
When you can
so
help people?
fast. Yeah, fast. You're terrific.
And he helps people.
So anyway,
He helped people with scoliosis and they couldn't afford it and had no
Oh,
insurance.
that's so
And he
cool.
does,
That's nice.
and he did it for free.
It's
Oh,
a mitzvah.
man.
Yeah, it is a
That's it.
mitzvah. I mean, here's one of the few doctors that I know that guarantees his work, and won't hassle you for the money. He
That's
just
so
wants to
That's
help
nice.
people.
nice.
That's great.
yeah, I guarantee the work. Yeah.
There you
Okay.
go.
Well, have a good show. We'll see you guys.
Take care,
Bye.
buddy.
Have a
Good
nice
talking
day.
to you.
Hey, bye.
561-381-5800.
Yeah, 561-381-50. And you know, this is no lie. This guy is amazing. What he can do.
I think it's cool. I'd like to know more about it.
Yeah, well, come and visit it. I mean, he graduated Ohio State University. He did his internship in Pittsburgh.
Maybe
he-
one day we'll go up and let me.
Yeah.
I'd love to see.
Yeah, you'd love to see someone that do like you'd like to see someone like you. Ed, huh?
There you go.
Get rid of those migraines.
He can't get rid of this hump though. I don't know why. You liked it. I just came right up there.
No,
Hey,
sir.
Connie, wake up.
Okay, I'm
I'm a
having
A moment.
crisis right now. So
Oh.
sorry, I got to take care of it. It's business, it's money, it's like $1,000 and whatever.
All right.
So you do what you want to do. I'm not going to interrupt you. I promise.
That's okay. I'm listening.
No, okay.
I'm doing what I got to do.
You
but
do what you have to
right
do.
now, I have to defend myself because I'm in huge trouble. So
Oh God.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, so here I have 7 things happy couples do daily.
Okay. Let's hear.
Okay?
7
One,
things what?
happy couples do daily.
Okay.
See if you do any of these.
Go ahead.
Kiss.
Yes.
Every day.
Check.
All right. To boost your self-esteem.
No, I have a self-esteem.
2.
Yeah, check.
Okay. 2 is hug.
Always.
Hug. Always hug my wife. She doesn't hug me back. My hug.
To decrease stress.
Every day.
Do I create stress?
To decrease it.
Oh, my wife was under no stress. The only stress she said is me. She said, how would you like to wake up?
Listen to build trust.
I was finishing something.
I was listening to you.
Check.
We're building trust.
Oh, my wife doesn't trust me.
I was about to say nobody listens.
My wife
Cuddle
doesn't
to
trust
boost. Cuddle to boost your immune system.
That's important.
Huddle?
Cuddle.
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 4 for 4.
Cuddle.
You
No,
get out
no,
there and you
I
go
don't
get him,
cuddle.
kid.
Forgive to clear negative energy.
Always.
There's no need to forgive it. Not yet.
Good.
He doesn't have
Negative
anything to forgive. Oh, here's the one. Laugh
All the time.
to boost intimacy.
Check.
I'm always laughing. My wife is. My wife says that her
Your
jaw
wife
hurts.
is always laughing.
Always
And
laughing.
7,
Especially
say
when I take my underwear off.
say I love
much as
you
we can.
to live longer together.
I say to my wife from the minute I wake up, I love you. She said, stop saying it already.
I
always,
love that.
before I go into my room where I sleep, I give her a big hug, and she says, leave me alone, the girls from the housewife girls around.
She says I got some shopping to do.
I got things to do.
No, my wife, the only thing my wife does a lot of, because it's hot out now, she doesn't like to go out in the heat. She shops on QVC and Home Shopping Network.
All right, that's okay.
Speaking of hot out, I think Amy and I have this whole thing.
700 degrees in the
We need
shade.
our own personal fan. Just carry it with you.
Wear
I'll bring it. I'll get
a
it.
hat
Where?
with a propeller.
I need a fan here. I need a fan when I blow dry my hair. I need a fan.
Oh, you know what? Oh,
Oh.
you know what?
Terrible.
First of all, you don't even sweat. You're so thin.
My wife, I built my wife about 7 years ago. Not personally. I had someone come in, and they built her a room just so she could do her makeup.
A whole room.
Oh my
And this is
God.
her.
A whole room.
Yeah, a whole room just so she could do her makeup. It's
How
a
much makeup do you need? Do you need a whole room?
When you look at my wife's dresser drawer, people even actually come in to see, Margaret, can I try this?
I
Are
can
her
see
shoes
the
in the
drawer,
room?
but a room?
No, she's got a room just for shoes.
That's what I figured.
That
Separate
is-
room for her shoes, makeup.
Well, no, it's a walk-in closet, which is her own, which on one side is shoes. My daughter's new house that they had built, her boyfriend, who they've been together for 12 years, he built her, took a bedroom.
Aw,
And-
made
and
her
'cause
like
he's-
a closet.
He's like, he's like your people. They're not Jewish.
We're very good with our hands.
Unbelievable, and I love them.
I get a bell for
Maybe
that.
your
He-
people. She took a shower. She took a bath.
No, Jews don't do it. Jews don't.
We don't
My-
build.
no, they call the man.
No
They call the
construction going
Italian
on.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
he's Italian.
What?
no construction going on.
I'm
Good
telling you,
looking.
Italians are good with their hands.
He went and took one of the bedrooms and built it just for Lisa's shoes. With a little computer so Lisa knows
Where
the
her shoes are. Oh my God.
My husband knows that when he'll come and say, "I fixed that," and he knows that that's a big turn on right there.
Well,
I love
she'll
that.
understand this. If you go to a Jewish person's box where he keeps his tools, all they have is a butter knife.
Yeah.
The back of the butter knife puts in the nail. The front of it, the knife screws in the screw.
exactly.
But with Jewish people, there's always cream cheese on it.
Absolutely.
They use it for their bagel.
Wait a minute.
Absolutely.
You mean you guys don't do any construction?
Nothing.
Freddie, I got a guy on call. Whenever a hurricane comes, he calls me up and it's
Ready to put
$500 to put up a shed. So
your
now, so my wife said, we're gonna save money.
We're gonna do it together.
No.
Oh.
My wife now is contracting a guy to put in the hurricane windows.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
I
So-
want to do that.
So I said to my wife, I said, honey, I'm not as smart as you. $500 a year,
Versus 100.
$18,000
Yeah.
for windows.
I know.
Okay. I rest my case.
They,
I don't get you people. You don't build anything? You
Oh
never
God, just trust.
My husband does have a drill though, and the kids call when they need something. Dad, can you bring the drill?
Well, your husband is different. He works with his hands. He's a doctor. I mean, God forbid something goes with hand, it could ruin his
He
career.
has a drill.
So if you needed your toilet repaired,
okay,
I
let's
called-
give you
I called
a
the
toilet
plumber.
story this
So do I.
morning.
I called the plumber.
I
This
called
morning,
plumber.
I go into the bathroom by the cabana,
My girl.
and the toilet, the thing you flush,
My girl.
the
is
flusher.
on the floor.
Right,
I'm
so
like,
you
what the
change
hell
it.
is this? So my husband goes, Jesus, whatever. I can't believe we live with animals, the kids, okay? So I get the screwdriver, I lift the thing off the bowl, and he's like, what are you doing? I said, I'm fixing it. He said, you're not going to call the man? I'm like, why? I can do this myself.
You see this?
And he's like, you're amazing.
My wife said, every time I draw you a picture, you get a bulb. You can't. So do me a favor.
Take it with you.
Take it with
Absolutely.
you. Take it with you, and then when you come home, I'll ask the neighbor to put it in. I won't climb a ladder.
Okay.
You won't
But I don't
climb a
blame
ladder.
that. I don't
No.
blame
He
that.
shouldn't. You shouldn't
I've
be on a
never
ladder.
heard of anything so crazy in my life.
Not
Really?
to be
Yeah.
a wise guy. I said to my wife when I got married, I didn't have 2 cents to rub together. I said, honey, one day I'll make you proud, but I don't move furniture. I don't do anything that
You don't put
requires.
up a fan either.
Oh,
A
no.
light.
A light bulb.
No, like a light.
Oh, those
fixture?
things?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
God, no.
You can change a light bulb,
We
but you
have
don't put those
high
things in
hats
the
our
ceiling.
house. Oh my God! You
I
have to see the
installed those.
production.
My ceilings are 20
You have to
feet
see the
high.
produ-
You think I'm going to get up on there and change a bulb?
He gets
No.
on the ladder. I have to be there with him.
Hold
I
it?
love him. Have to hold. I don't know why
And hold
that's
the ladder.
important. Hold the ladder. He goes up, and you have that long pole to unscrew, and he's got to have the. It's a whole
You're
process.
talking about changing a light bulb?
Yes.
I
I'm talking
I
about
dread it.
installing a
Oh
light
no, just
fixture.
changing
Are
a
you out of
light
your
bulb.
mind? Come
Yeah.
on.
Really?
Come on.
Linda wanted to change the plugs because
What?
Right.
they
This is
needed
all
to be
foreign
changed.
to us, right?
It needed to be changed. About 12 sockets, the
Not
plug,
happening.
those things.
Yeah, the thing.
So you take it out, and there are wires on
Right.
2 screws, and you
Just unscrew
hit the
them,
breaker
right.
and put the button, and you're done. Oh no, I got a guy that comes to the house. He charged me $120. I said, "Are you insane?"
My wife's got a list because Lisa's coming down for Margot's big birthday. We had a big party for her and all my friends. Not my friends, all my
friends.
No,
Right.
no,
Margot's friends.
It's just Joe. No, it's just
Family.
They're all flying down for her party.
Nice.
Good.
And my wife said she wanted something different. So I said, Lise, take care of this for me. Said, Dad, here's what I did. I got 20 people, the whole family. We're gonna go to a painting party.
Oh, that's
Nice. Those are fun.
And we're gonna bring in wine, and then right afterwards we're going to a restaurant for dinner.
Perfect.
Nice.
Something different what Margot
Yeah.
wanted. But Lisa, all I gotta do is say to Lisa takes care of everything.
That's amazing.
No, I love
So you had a
What a
painting
good
party.
daughter.
and
No,
they
it's
paid-
gonna be
We're gonna
this.
have one.
It's gonna be Saturday and
I
then
wanna know
Sunday.
Make
how
sure
it
you cover
was.
your floors.
No, it's at a
You
studio.
got to go to a studio and you pick a
Yeah.
picture.
I
Yeah,
like
they-
Right,
that.
and
And
you
then
paint the
everybody
picture?
paints. I think that's really cool.
I had
Yeah.
painting parties in my house.
Yeah, but
We
you
used to
paint
take when the
bodies.
kids were little. We used to go to.
Do you
Joe
paint?
Picasso.
Wait, do you paint your house?
When
Will you paint the
in
walls
New York,
yourself?
I used to paint houses and stuff,
He
and
did
I
that
used to have
too.
painting
Do you do
parties.
that?
I did no. Let me tell you something. You grew up in the Bronx. We were poor. If we
Yeah,
wanted to
I
paint,
mean,
she went to the hardware
Look at
store.
my
Bought the paint.
hands
We
and
did
look
it.
at his.
The Santori
My
brothers
son
are a
will
huge
paint, though.
construction company.
That's true. Centurion Sons. I remember
See,
that
that's an unfair advantage you have.
one. Yes.
Unfair
Santori
advantage?
and Sons, your construction company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
we don't
I
do
remember
that.
that from young. Did you change to the Santini brothers
No,
afterwards?
Santini
I
were
love
the
Santini.
movers.
My
Yeah.
father used to call my mother the Santini
They were the movers.
daughters because we used to move our own furniture. We had to do. I mean, upstairs, me, my mother, and my sisters,
Yeah.
because my dad always worked.
I could beat that. I took a condo for 3 years in Atlanta. Because of him, I had to keep running back and forth, but that's another story. I didn't like the one that they were renting me. They rented me for the option to buy it.
Right.
So I wanted to go up to the next floor because I wanted to go higher. I rented a moving company to move me up one floor.
Come on.
Well, how else
See,
are
I
you going to
didn't
get your
do that.
furniture up there?
I bought a
Huh?
house in Pelham Bay,
Okay.
and this house was built in the 1890s.
Right.
It was old.
I was too.
And I redid the basement.
Okay.
But I redid it with my
Sure.
father. He says, okay. I said, Dad, I'm going to put hi-hats. And my father, he says, okay, this is the way you do it. And he used to piggyback it, and I did the ceiling, the sheetrock,
That's
the
it.
gas
Wow.
pipes, the floor.
Really?
Dude, let me
Yes,
tell you
yeah.
That's
something. My
impressive.
mother, we in the Bronx, you had that little yard in the backyard, and we had a pool. We were like big. That was big time, and we had an above the ground pool, and there was like cobblestone. She made us take the cobblestone out. She was there. All of us took the cobble, and we poured our own cement.
With your mother?
With my mother.
My
Did
mother
you-
can make really good martinis.
With my mom.
My mother could drink them.
My mother does that too.
Did you put the metal mesh so
We
that the
didn't know what
cement
the
doesn't
hell
break?
we were doing, dude.
Wow.
We did, but it's still there. I mean, that was 40 years ago.
Okay,
There's some
I
concrete
got
there.
a text. Take a hit, Motor Mouth. Freddie said what he said because deep down he doesn't want you or need you as a friend.
Jesus,
Oh, these people are
that's
brutal.
that's a brutal one.
I don't know what it is. I'm such a wonderful
And then you
person.
read
even
it
know
on
who
the
that
air. I
is?
don't understand.
think I do.
Why
I
you
think
read
I
that
do.
on the air?
Good for you.
Jeez.
Good for you.
I said to somebody when they said, I listened to your show and they should just leave the other guy and the girls on and get rid of you. I said, I've been trying to do that now for the first 6 months. They don't want to fire me.
No.
Wait till I'm trying to have iHeartMedia fire me. They won't.
So that must be a friend of yours.
I think it's. I think
Well,
it's
lack
the
of
guy-
One of his
friend.
5.
I
What
think-
did I tell you? I got no friends.
So,
Well,
like
you
I was
can
saying.
come to my house for Christmas. I make an awesome Christmas.
Now listen to
Oh,
this.
thank you.
I
Listen
mean
to
it.
this. Listen to this. And Dawn will attest to this.
Uh-oh.
I have never, ever changed a light bulb, hung a picture.
That's horrible.
I have
Hung
never-
a picture either.
We have a garden area that we're allowed to do.
He's allowed in the garden.
Allowed to do the
I
He's
saw,
allowed in one area.
I saw the gardener with 25 bags of mulch.
So you don't do physical work? You've never done physical work?
Ever in my life?
You don't work in a car?
No.
Holy
did.
smokes.
I used to when I was.
But
a
you don't
kid.
put the mulch
Yeah.
down. You put the mulch down too?
No.
I do.
I put
I
He
mulch.
he goes.
I used to. Then I hurt my
I
back.
mulch
go-
and I do stuff
Thank
the
you.
rocks.
I once did. I said, we'll save
Marble?
some money, honey. 100 bags of mulch,
Me
2
too.
epidurals. That was the end of
I
mulching.
did marble
Done.
chips and I got a hernia.
See? We're just not
But
meant
I
for
still
physical
did it.
labor.
I do
One
the
thing,
rocks
Freddie,
around my
I remember
property.
Freddie. What always impressed me about Freddie, he would go like this with a napkin. When someone would come up to his booth and want to go, he'd go like this. Okay, that's a 16 by 25, 14 by 9,
That's true.
11 by
That's
18,
true. That's
$12,000 I can have done tomorrow.
That's true.
Everyone had the graph paper like
Everybody-
this. With the graph paper with rulers.
Freddie's on a
Freddie
napkin.
took out a freaking napkin.
A napkin.
It works, right?
I
It's
never
all
knew why
good.
Freddie took all the napkins at the restaurant when we went out. He was the only guy that didn't have a
I
like
still
a-
do that.
I put
Les.
it's funny.
I
even
still do that. Oh, that's too
and,
much.
and was and I say this because I know it's fact, was one of the most successful sales guys of that product ever.
Love it.
Wow.
Ever.
But
Really
you ever
was.
have
Very
somebody
talented
try
guy.
to explain something to you on graph paper? So my agents used to take out a ruler
Yeah, with
and
the graph
drawing.
paper, I remember that.
And I said, "Give me that," and I used to just scribble on it.
But that's cool.
And that's the
Because
truth because I
what
used
you
to
do.
watch him. I used to,
Oh my
I used to
God.
say, this guy is a 16 by 20 by 14. Knock it over here.
That's true.
And the other guys go like this. Well, it's 1/8.
I like
That's
that.
true.
Yeah.
That was so
But
funny.
getting back to the other stuff.
Manual labor?
I never believed in manual. My wife says you go to the gym. I said, honey, when I go to the gym, I'm lifting weights. I have to get down, pick up that bag of mulch.
Hysterical.
It hurts your back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
So
good.
she says, it just cost me. It didn't cost you anything. It cost me.
You
I
never
have to tell
sanded
you-
downstairs either, like a stairwell, a staircase.
No, I've always had one
You
story.
ever did floors? I sanded floors too.
No.
I stopped doing it because
Well,
I
you were in the
started-
construction
I started
business.
bleeding in my
Yeah,
nose.
you get
No,
all
I didn't wear
that
a mask.
dryness. I have to tell you, when we got married,
That's the thing.
I always did the cleaning and the cooking. And then when I got pregnant, I would work all day and then come home. And on Friday nights, that was my ritual to clean. So one night he
She's
came home.
Italian women.
Yeah.
Have a maid.
He came home and he's like, you cannot do this anymore. I'm like, do what?
Aw.
He's like, you can't clean. You're having a baby. You work. He said, enough. I'm like, well, who's going to do it? You? He's like, no. He said, I'm going to hire someone to do it. So I'm like, who does that? And he's like, you're going to get a cleaning woman.
Whoa,
I said,
God, honey,
"A
where did you live, in the
cleaning-"
Ozarks?
He's like, I said, a cleaning woman? I said, we're regular people. He goes, yeah. He said, and you're getting a cleaning one. He goes, my mother already got you one. He called his mother, and she got me a cleaning lady. It was the best thing ever.
3 days a month.
Love this.
My wife has a cleaning lady come in.
Why only 3 a month, not 4?
Yeah, I was about to say.
What's
what's
about
that?
the
Not
other week?
once a week?
And, there's just she comes in 3 times a month, not 4.
Okay.
How could it's just 2 of us?
I know how dirty could things be.
I had a cleaning lady 4, and I said let's cut it down to 3, and she quit.
Really? That's a lot.
No, I like the concept of the cleaning lady.
So do I.
have one.
It helps. Now I have to have her come in extra, let my dog out.
Oh, I got to ask you a question.
I went from having a baby to a
this is the
dog.
best. Do you clean the house before the cleaning lady comes?
Yes.
We straighten.
Yes, we
Straight.
straighten.
That's what
Yeah.
We
You guys
straighten.
all clean before.
But you know what?
not
My
me.
husband
I
is
throw
far
everything
neater than
around.
I am.
He's what?
Much neater. Last night, he's
Oh, I'm a
hanging his
slob.
clothes up, and he's reaching at the top of the closet. He pulls out a handful of hangers. I said, what are you doing? He goes, that's
I
the
see,
one
but-
secret. He goes, that's my secret stash of hangers. I said, are you kidding me? They have
I have
to
one
match.
too, though. I
They
have
all
one
have
too.
to
Mine
match.
too.
His
I
hangers
have
have to match.
Joy Mangiano hangers.
Oh, I love her.
Yes.
That's all that we have in the house now. The wire hangers we don't because it
No
doesn't.
wire hangers ever.
So I'm
Mommy
the
dearest.
only
Mommy
thing-
dearest,
Yeah.
right?
The only thing I clean
That must be meant.
is my underwear. Because I'm very particular about my underwear. I
Do
use
you have track marks?
No, I never know.
All right.
No,
Yes, he
no,
does.
know what it is? I
He has a
I
map.
wear Under Armour underwear, and they're very
I love
expensive.
that.
He has a map of.
Do you hand wash them?
He has a map of Boca on his.
What are the name of these hangers? I want to look them up.
Joy
Joy
Mangiano.
Mangano.
Mangano. So like if you're putting T-shirts on,
God, that must be retarded.
The felt ones.
Those are very
Yeah.
good.
The
They,
flat
you know what?
ones.
They sell them in like Costco and BJ's,
yes,
Target.
Costco.
and they're awesome.
Oh, they
Connecticut.
have the felt.
They're nothing slips off.
I
Like, you know
love
when you have a
those.
You know what?
dress.
So you
I have them.
like if you have a like a T-shirt
I have
that you
some of
really
those.
like, and the worst thing is when those things pop up
I
there.
hate that, and I hate when your dress is like half on
No,
and half off.
I love them.
And it falls off.
Drives me crazy.
So
Those
I-
are nice. Those are nice.
So when you spend $25 to $30 for a pair of underwear, you
I
don't
agree.
want to put it in the dryer.
I agree. No, I
So
don't.
I
I
hang 'em up.
understand. I understand. Even with my kids' uniforms,
know.
I buy.
Ready.
I wash them on delicate and air dry
Are your
them.
kids in the Army or Navy?
No, they go. They go to
My
a
mother
private
used to put
school.
them outside,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
they
I
used to get like
missed
cardboard.
that. I missed
Did
it
you hang 'em on the line?
outside.
My
I
mother used
love
to hang 'em on the
them.
line.
No.
I
Oh,
love
but you know how that smells? How great that
I-
is when
don't
you
you
get that
miss
fresh.
that?
Oh yeah.
I
used to
do
turn
you know,
like
in our
cardboard.
old house in Boca, I made them
No, those
put
things
in
are-
one
what-
in the
you
cement,
remember what those things are called?
hangers, and I used to hang my clothes out there.
The clothespins.
But I have them.
Clothespins?
Holy smokes.
I love that.
3 minutes.
It's unbelievable.
I love that
Oh,
smell.
the smell of fresh air on your clothes you put on your T-shirt.
Isn't that
Yes,
gorgeous?
Yes, there's nothing better than that smell.
Like sunshine.
Except a woman that has a really nice fart.
Like, oh yeah, I like that.
What
you
the
smell me,
hell's
you
wrong
smell
with
me
him?
today and you say you smell very nice.
Smells so good. You know what? I have to tell you, when I was younger, if a man smelled good, I would follow him and tell him. I am very big
My
on
car's
telling.
right outside.
She likes smell.
I am telling.
You used to
even
follow him
women.
where?
And tell me, smell
I
good?
love to tell women that they look beautiful today.
Yes.
I'm not threatened by that. I think. If
So you used to
see,
follow him and tell him that he
It
smelled
smelled
good?
good, and I said,
And how far did you follow him?
I would follow him like in a store. I would say, "Excuse me, sir, you smell really
Seriously?
See, that I
good."
wouldn't
And they
do
would
because
smile.
because
No, I
then
think
they're
that's
thinking
a
you're
nice-
going to want something else. A woman, I'll tell
No.
her she's beautiful or something beautiful
Oh,
about her.
I
If you give a man
tell
a
men and
compliment, you're
women, or
done.
I'll say to a young boy,
Alright,
"You're
Doc,
very handsome," or
Doc,
"You're a very
listen,
nice
Doc.
guy."
You didn't date till you were in your
20s.
and then you're
Holy
following
shit. You
strange
follow them
men
home.
in stores and telling them to smell good.
Yeah, but I was innocent.
I said
I
to
was
a
really
lady,
dumb.
So
I
sweet.
said to a lady behind the counter of Nordstrom's, I said, "You
That's so
have got the
funny.
most beautiful body I have ever seen."
You say that to everybody.
I mean, she was
The dog that came out the truck, you said, boy, look
she
at the
was
bottom on that
African
dog.
American, and she was absolutely breathtaking. She said, "You know, if I was," and she looked at me and says, "Thank you so much. If I was just a little taller, I would be modeling." She was like about 5'1",
Wow.
breathtaking face, beautiful lips. And my wife said, "One of these days, you're going to get arrested."
Yeah, but I don't
You
think
are.
that's. I would be very appreciative if somebody said that to
Like
me.
I look at Dawn, and
What,
I
do you
say to
smell
Dawn,
good?
Or I was pretty. Or I
"Yeah,
looked
what's wrong
nice
with
today.
that?"
Strangers?
I don't care.
I'm a
If
married-
you do
look,
it in a nice way, you don't have to do the cackle.
I've
Like, oh,
seen-
mommy, ¿qué pasa? I don't like that.
Hey, mamacita.
Exactly.
I was
¿Cómo
sitting waiting for my
estamos?
wife to get changed, and she was trying something else. A girl came in, she's looking, and I said, "That looks great on you. That's
Yeah,
a
I think
perfect color
that's
for you."
nice.
That's
She said,
really
"Do you really
nice.
like it?" I said, "Yeah, you look great."
I think it's nice. And I
That
think
made her day.
Yes,
I think it's a nice thing.
All right, boys and girls, we're done.
I like grandmothers.
Grandma.
Oh, we're
Grandpa,
stopping on
we're
that
done,
one.
Grandpa.
Grandmothers are nice.
Listen,
That's a
we
new
gotta
topic
go.
for tomorrow.
We gotta go.
Oh,
Bye, guys.
Wow,
Gotta
that went
put your
so
bagel away.
fast.
Well, you know, when you're talking about grandmothers, what the hell? Holy
You know,
smokes.
you really are a hairy son of a gun.
Listen,
Take a shirt if I wanted to
just
see.
because you
He's
took the hair off your
Manscaped.
chest and put it on your head doesn't make you.
Every
There
time
you
it rains,
go.
I get a boner.
There
All
you
right,
go.
all right, Aquaman. All right,
He's
listen.
back.
Thank
You
you,
want to say
guys.
goodbye, guys?
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Have a great
Thank you
afternoon.
for joining us.
Thank
We
you
will
so much, my
see
beautiful
you
lady behind
mañana.
the glass.
You're very welcome.
Thank you,
The
Connecticut.
Thank you,
girl
Connecticut.
behind the glass with the
Have a beautiful afternoon,
ass.
Connecticut.
Have a
Thank
you
beautiful,
so
lovely
much.
afternoon, and you're the best.
Hang
Thank you
in
for
there.
having me.
Always remember that. You are great.
If you talk to some people that I'm in trouble with, they would tell you.
Well, you
otherwise.
know what? Then they're screwed up.
Exactly.
We think so. We think
Don't
you're
worry
great.
Thank you.
about it. Listen,
Thank
we
you for
gotta
having
go.
me again.
No problem. Thanks
Okay,
for
have
coming
you
in,
anytime
Dr.
you want.
Amy. We will see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, so
Bye.
the first thing I gotta do now is
Bye.
get a
Well, that's about it for today's lunch break with two boys from Brooklyn. You're invited to join the break every day, Monday through Friday at 12 noon. So, if you missed some of the good stuff they served up today, there's more coming next time. Bring your lunch and the boys from Brooklyn will bring the smiles. And it's all live. See you next time. Now go and enjoy the rest of your day.